I know we're Battle Team teammates, but there are a few things I'd like to keep close to my chest. Can I be close to the chest? I mean, look, she said there's some things she would keep close to her chest. Look at her chest. Pokemon Academy Life Friday. I hope you guys are having a great Friday, as well as an even amazing weekend coming up. We're jumping right into continuing what happened in the last episode, and don't worry if you guys have not seen that. Without further ado, let's continue where we left off. My ESP isn't nearly as strong as yours, disciple. If your thoughts differ from your words, you'll need to tell me. Yes, instructor. Instructor, why am I here? Oh, right. I just want to make sure you were all right. After hearing my disciple's distress, I immediately dashed to the rescue, of course, not just for her, but of her opponent. Instructor. You see, Bree here is a tremendously powerful Esper, the pride of the greater Inspiria Esper community. That's 3 people. It's fair to say her headaches can be quite a headache for other people. Instructor, please let me explain. Oh, of course, be my guest. When my headaches get especially bad, my telepathy inverts and other people hear my thoughts. Oh, so I need to be careful of what I'm thinking to ensure I don't reveal any secrets. Oh, I understand this makes it hard to trust me. Have you ever spilled a secret like that before? Yes, a friend's. But it sounds like no secrets were spilled this time, so I suppose we could say all's well that ends well. Wait, Instructor Will, if you came here to make sure that my secret wasn't shared, then you know I have a secret? Well, I didn't until now. Oops. Think nothing of it, dear student. Everyone has secrets. In my admissible opinion, if there was one woman in this school who can be trusted with them all, it's dear Bree. Empathize the importance of keeping your secret, or stay silent. Stay silent. There we go. What are you smiling for? You elected not to remind me of the obvious. I appreciate that. Now, let's get you to the infirmary, Bree. You could do with a nap and some medicine. Instructor, I don't need that. I'm fine. Isn't that for the nurse to decide? Yes, I suppose. If the infirmary is here, then... Oh, excuse us. Oh my god. Tall, skinny? That's Jasmine, I bet. It is. The one accompanying her is Grusha. Oh my god. Sabrina is in my thoughts, and it's so trippy. Cool. Thanks. You are welcome. I don't know. I kind of like that. I kind of like that, like, telepathy talk. Like, we could talk all kinds of shit together the whole time and nobody actually can hear us. Are you two having a conversation without me? Oh, just a very short one. I ain't by anything important, honest. I just need to catch up to those people who ran out of the infirmary, and I was wondering who they were, so Sabrina told me, and... Yes, that's interesting. I think Sharon might want to know about this. No, not yet. Sharon's too soft-hearted. He'd never approve of what we'd have to do to get this information. Then, we just go for it? Oh, I think we can figure something out. It's a matter of time, really. Those sketchy freaking people! You walk into the cafeteria in hot pursuit of Jasmine and Grusha. Jasmine sure walks fast as someone who spends a lot of time in the infirmary. Hey there! My name's Sai. You two are Jasmine and Grusha, right? Oh, you're Sai. Lovely, lovely. Caleb's told me all about you. I've wanted ever so badly to meet you, but I'm afraid my engagement with the infirmary kept me occupied. Right, I heard about that. I'm sorry for what you're going through. I don't know what it is exactly, but... Well, I'm doing better for now, and that's most of what I can hope for. And you? You are Grusha, right? Yeah, the Sub-Zero Shredder from Montenerva in North Paldea. Glaciadio Mountain, actually, but the post came to Montenevera. No, Montenevera, man, that's a mouthful of it. Say that 5 times fast. So, you're the one with the trash campaign. That's cool. I don't think I've seen you two around before. We keep to ourselves. We spent quite a bit of time in the infirmary, I'm afraid, depending on how often you take the steel or ground electives for me, or the ice and flying electives for Grusha. We might just have never met each other. But I don't think I'll need to today. It's a good day today. Yeah. So, why are you looking for us? Some student council business? Yeah, Kalen wants to put together a meeting of all the student council hopefuls tomorrow morning. Sounds like a waste of time. The voters are apathetic. Anyone with a pulse will get voted in. It's not like we're competing against each other. Well, this sounds like an excellent opportunity to reinvigorate the voting population, no? Yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about. I think I know how we can get people to vote. We just need to get them excited about our positions. True. Sharon would have had much more luck if he hadn't started his campaign so early. At this point, everyone's bored of hearing from him. Let's not speak ill of him, Grusha. Meh. In any case, we can definitely make it to the meeting tomorrow morning. Great. Mind if I ask you a quick question before I go, though? Please. What are you two running on? What are your positions? Oh, well, I suffer from somewhat a common type of reoccurrent fatigue. I spent much of my childhood being shuttled between various schools that were ill-equipped to give me the extra inch I needed in order to flourish. When I arrived at Kobukan, I expected to be much of the same. I imagined a school as old as this one would not budge, not even an inch, to accommodate its disadvantaged students. However, Dean Drayden I have found is the most amenable to my position. We have managed to work out an alternative schedule that accommodates my issues quite well. So, my desire is to have the advantages I've been given be given freely to others, and enshrine as protocol instead of exception. That's a good freaking thing to go by. I mean, I'm sure most students will have these kinds of issues that she has. Maybe share the same kind or worse. I mean, it would be good for that to be passed, so it only seems fair. Wow. That's really admirable, Jasmine. I'm impressed. Why, thank you. I just hope I can give back. Education is the right of all who want to learn. I'm a massive accessibility advocate. And what about you, Grusha? Yeah, same as her. Grusha? You should sit down, Jasmine. I'll get us some food. Oh, Grusha's nice. Please excuse Grusha. It takes him a while to warm up to people. Of course, I won't take it personally. It's been a pleasure to meet you, Sai. I look forward to our meeting tomorrow. You have met Jasmine and Grusha. They will be showing up in elective classes at lunch tables and after school 50% of the time. Though they are not always available, hanging out with them will reward double the amount of social points you would earn with another character. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see. Who are we going to chill with today? I really need to get the normal shit, my normal experience, because in my fighting, we really should go sit with B and get some experience. Training the mind is a worthy endeavor. Let us commence. Study fighting types. B is studying on nonsense and relentless. By the end, you feel as exhausted from studying as you would have had if you just run a 5K. 5K marathon? Hey, Ethan. Sai, good to see ya. Let's get this done. You spot a familiar student and go to greet him. Hey, Grusha. Oh, you're here too. You seem less than enthused. Give me a break. I like my privacy. I'd love nothing more than to fly under the radar for the rest of the year. Kinda hard to do that when I'm out with Sai, student council hopeful, battle team ace, and unfixable attention magnet. Attention magnet? You know what I'm talking about. Don't pretend you don't have the eye. You don't love the eyes of the world. I don't blame you for that. I did too once. Oh, but that time's over for me. Now I know it's much smarter to shun them all. I'm confused. What do you mean? I mean, I guess it's true. I tend to get a lot of attention, but is there anything wrong with that? Not yet, but there will be. You want to know something, Sai? The only thing people like more than an underdog is to see the establishment fall. Ooh. Become a popular enough underdog and you become the establishment. And the people who cheered you up the mountain will laugh as you come crashing down. Failure follows everyone like a reaper with a blade. You really want to bring an audience with you when she catches up? I can't say I know what the point of succeeding without an audience is. It's safer. That's the only point. That's a good one. I don't know your story. I don't know where you're coming from. And I'm sure this makes a lot more sense from your perspective. But from my perspective, it sounds like you're being needlessly pessimistic. You will. Or maybe I'll convince you that attention isn't that bad. You leave Grusha and head to your spot with Ethan. A comet is flying ice. A brilliant star that burns itself into nothingness. Everyone loves the spectacle of destruction. Don't destroy yourself, Sai-senpai. I couldn't bear to hear their cheers again. Oh. I'm kind of scared. A few episodes back, Blue talked about a comet falling too. Not just like a comet, but like Me, friendships, crashing and burning and shit. I don't like where this story looks like it's heading for me. Ugh, he's here then? I guess it makes sense. He always did like his flying types. Yo, Caleb! Oh, Sai and Ethan. Fancy seeing you two here. Better take a seat, the teacher is coming in. Don't mind if I do. Hello, students. Oh, let's get this class started right away. Who's that? I see we have some new students joining us. Well then, first off, let me formally welcome you to your first flying type class of the school year. I'm sure it'll be a fulfilling experience for us all. Let's see, I suppose next thing will be to introduce ourselves. I'm Willona, your instructor for this year. I'd like to make that clear that, this is my first year teaching. I'll strive to do my best to educate you in a way befitting Kobukan Academy. If, however, I start to veer off course, I trust that you'll give me a heads up. Great, we've got a complete newbie for a teacher. Well, let's begin the lesson now. Let me start off with the basic background of flying type Pokemon. Millions of years ago, when the world was just created, there were water and ground Pokemon. Basic background, huh? Sounds to me like we're digging real deep in here. Looks like Skylar's on her phone. I guess I can't blame her. This isn't exactly the most exciting way to start off a class. You hear that? Somebody's listening to some old school TV shows, like old school anime? Left her phone on in class. Rookie mistake. Oh, look at... I love that. I love the little arts. Will that be thumbnail? Probably. Oh, I forgot to mention. Please turn off your cell phones in this class. But if you really can't bear to part with it, then at least put it in silent mode. Right, I mean, duh, it's common courtesy. The nerve of some people. So I guess you like Pokemon Rangers? Shh, not so loud. Hey, I'm not judging. I think it's cool that you like that show. Wait, really? You don't think it's lame? Skylar, you're a pilot. Everything you do is cool by default. You could be into freaking My Little Ponyta and it'd still be cool. Wait, are you? I like cartoons, okay? Adult TV is so depressing. Well, I don't watch TV, so I'll take your word for it. Hey, would you mind not telling anyone about this? It's kind of embarrassing. Of course, your secret's safe with me. Thanks. And that's when we believe flying Pokemon were born, long after the birth of Arceus. With its power, it is responsible for all the Pokemon we see here today. Do you have any questions so far? Go ahead, Caleb. Isn't Rayquaza the ancestor of flying Pokemon, like how water and ground came from Kyogre and Groudon respectively? Rayquaza created the sky, and all the Pokemon that came with it was byproduct, right? That is common misconception. It's true that the ancient Hoenn legends are the guardians of the natural element, but they did not take part in creating its inhabitants. Pokemon evolved and transformed over countless eons in order to adapt to their environment. Rayquaza may be the first Pokemon we categorize as a flying type, but like I've mentioned, we can trace even further back to Arceus, the creator. However, while Arceus created Pokemon, the Pokemon themselves only heed those that rule their domain, much like how you all follow your parents' rules, directly and not necessarily the rules set by the government. I see. Does that explain it? Yes. With that analogy, it's much easier to understand. Thank you. You're welcome. Is there no other questions? I'll continue. And for all those sleeping in the back, this material will be on future tests, so pay attention. Wasn't a strong start, but I think I'll enjoy this class. Although my grandma would flip her lid if she knew Kobukan was teaching Arceism. Phew. That's all the time we have today. Remember to review the material for our next class. How has your Monday been, ladies and gentlemen? I hope you've been thinking about this upcoming quiz after last Thursday's 1 versus 3 affair. We're going back to basics, though it should be noted that this is the first battle that will make use of held items. As such, your opponent will be equipped with 1 Oran Berry, which reduces 10 HP to a Pokemon in distress. Do keep this in mind. Now take out your pencil. Remember, this is graded. Alright. Munchlax! Alright, so I am burned. Patil, will I have the held item or will he have the held item? A user must have consumed a belly. Oh, that's a berry. Wait, okay, I get it. I think I get it. My opponent's item is stolen by, so, alright. So, covet means I could actually steal somebody's item. If I steal the item, I will eat the berry, and then belch. That was my idea here, because belch, user must have consumed a belly. A belly? User must have consumed the berry, and I'm gonna eat it once I steal it from this patil. Hopefully the burn doesn't kill me. You ready? All right, let's try it. That's our first, that is our thing. We're coveting. Patil use synthesis. Why? Okay, I ate it. Now I'm burning. I'm gonna belch. Let's go! Let's go! Sorry, that was loud. I'm so sorry. Look, I'm hyped that I got it on our first try. I thought I would have to do some Zawardo shit, but I didn't have to today. Let's go! You win! That might have been the grossest possible solution to that fight. Steal a berry, eat it in front of the foe, then burp it up in their face? Pokemon morality is weird. At a glance, it looks like everyone did quite well. Item usage is an important facet of battles. Study their effects and when it's most advantage to use them. Not only could this save you victory in battle, it could save your wallet. Well, that's definitely relevant. Right now, my primary income is beating up criminals in dark alleyways. I need to save every penny I get. I haven't done that in a while, actually. Well, that seems to be the end of our class then. Have a nice rest of your day, and make sure to brush up on item usage. It will be relevant for your next quiz. I promise. Alright, I've got the battle team meeting soon. I've got to track down the student council first. So, where would I be if I was student council? Standing around a classroom talking to yourself. No, that doesn't sound like me. Hey, Sai, it's been ages since we've done something together. Want to go to the battle hall and pound a couple battles before the meeting? Sorry, nah, I'm on a mission from Caleb. Oh? About what? I need to track down the old student council. A bunch of us student council guys are trying to get together a meeting before the elections. Ugh, that sounds dull. Sorry, that was rude, wasn't it? It's just, I'm so surprised whenever I hear that you're like actually into the student council stuff. It really doesn't seem like you. Or maybe it totally is you, and I just don't know you as much as I thought I did. Patience? I mean, realistically, no, you're right. Technically, she's right. Oh, for real? I was wondering if I totally misjudged you. I definitely didn't come to school thinking I want to be part of the student council like I did with the battle team. I mean, that's true. But when everyone pushing me into it, well, I'm at least going to do my best. Of course, I might not even get elected, so I'm not counting my chickens with their heads cut off. I'm pretty sure that's not how the phrase goes. Noted, but I gotta go now. We don't have a whole bunch of time before the battle team meeting. Want to come with me? Well, aren't you forward? Ha! Yeah, sure, let's go. Huh? What? Nothing, just didn't expect you to grab my hand like that. Oh, she's grabbing my hand? Let's go! Alright, Leaf, okay. Yeah, well, I did. Do you have a problem with it? Nah, it's just kind of how cute how you're trying to make us be so casual and fail totally at it. Hey, when a girl tries to casually grab your hand, you don't point out whether or not they succeed in doing it casually. I mean, have you tried counting shoulders? That one always works. Or maybe you can say there's some mud on my hand and try to wipe it off. That one's classic. Okay, newsflash, Buster. I'm trying to be serious here, and I guess I was just trying to be serious. I shouldn't have started that sentence with newsflash, Buster. Okay, new plan. I'm not doing this now. I'd rather jump in a lake than do this now. So yeah, let's just pretend the last 5 minutes didn't happen, please. Aw, and here I thought I was getting somewhere. Sorry, Skippy, you might be the second best in the battle team and kind and fit and hilarious, but I guess it just isn't enough for me. Second best? Yeah, I'm there. Oh, of course, my mistake, but it kind of sounds like you've got some pretty unrealistic standards. Please, I can afford to have any standards I want. Have you seen me? I'm a catch. I mean, she does look good. I'm not gonna lie. So is a Magikarp. Anyway, what then would be enough for your standards? Maybe if I was a rocket scientist? Nah, that don't impress me much. How about you get onto the student council? Then just maybe then I feel like I can hang out with you without ruining my reputation. Well, at least you're not picky. Come on, Sai, we gotta find that student council, right? Come on, you dork. Let's go. Oh, Sonia. I bet she can help us find them. Huh. Hey, Sonia. Oh, hi there, you two. Were you after me then? Apparently. Yeah, we want to rely on your expertise as our senior. I'm not sure my expertise would be of any use, really, but I'll give it my best shot. Well, we're trying to find the student council. Saya's going to tell them to clear out their offices. That's not exactly what I'm doing. Thing is, though, we're not really sure where they are. We don't know if there's like a club room or a meeting place or something. Oh, so because I was here last year, you reckon I know where they might be? Right, I see. I was never very involved in the student council. Seems like a lot of fuss without a lot of yield. But I distinctly remember them meeting in the relic hall lobby after school every day. Really? Relic hall's lobby? Alright, I know the way there, no problem. You sure about that, Navigator? I got lost one time, once, in a brand new school that's practically larger than my entire hometown. I must admit, I was a tad overwhelmed the first time I came to Kobokan too. I'm from Wedgehurst in Gala, and I must say, cities have always had a way of spinning me around. I've been to Hammerlock a couple of times and just looked up at his castle's ramparts. Gave me a vertigo, something awful. Hey, Sonia, mind if I ask you a question? Another one, you mean? But of course, go off. I don't mean to pry, but from what we heard from Janine, it sounds like you were in a battle team last year, but you just quit? Not just a battle team, but the school itself? Right? Why? If you don't mind, I'd rather keep a lid on that for now. I know we're battle team teammates, but there are a few things I'd like to keep close to my chest. At least for a while. Can I be close to the chest? I mean, look, she said there's some things she would keep close to her chest. Look at her chest! Last year isn't exactly something I'm proud of. Oh, yeah, of course. I get it. I'm sorry. That's quite alright. I'm glad I could help you with your other tidbit. Thank you. Anything we can do for you? Well, if you have the money and need some research done, I'm a deft hand at that. My specialties are astrobiology and Galarian myth history. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna have the money for that. We'll keep it in mind. Good luck, you two. Alright, the relic hall lobby, right? Follow me. Up for a jog? I will literally sweat out everything if I do that. Oh, that's not good. You gotta remember to stay hydrated. I do. By not running. I mean, I just drink a ton of water to replenish, but I guess we all have different strategies. I'll speed walk with you. Sure, it's close enough. Oh, look, holy shit, it's the homie Broly! Cy Gonzalez, fastest student council hopeful in the West. How you doing? Pretty good, Broly. Oh, I think I remember you. Yes, I believe I do. Dorm 151, and wish to be separated from Blue Oak. Yeah, that didn't work out great. At least I don't have to dorm with him. Well, Sai-senpai, what can we do for you? Caleb's organizing a meeting of the student council hopefuls tomorrow morning in the cafeteria. He's hoping we can all compare our positions, align our goals, and come up with a united campaign to get people to vote. A nice goal. I tried something similar last year, but what part do we play in this? Caleb was hoping you could come to the meeting and hear our thoughts. If you would like what we're saying, then maybe you give us your endorsement? Caleb thinks that will mean a lot to the current students. Sure, why not? It's an interesting idea. I don't object. I am student council president for only 4 more days, but I want to be sure that I'm leaving my school in good hands. You've been talking quite a bit about Caleb. He's the one who has planned everything so far? Well, he planned this, yeah. He's not running on a single issue like Jasmine and Grusha are. He's not overly controversial like Sharon is. It seems to me that he would be the best pick for student council president. What about Serena? She is a valid option, but in all, Serena is Caleb's public engagement. It has been Serena standing at Caleb's side. He is a better public speaker. Likely better able to weather the thrown stones that inevitably follow election, too. Yeah, there's a lot of those. Well, why are you talking about the presidency? Don't the council members who get elected decide amongst themselves who the president is? That is the case. If Sharon is elected president of your student council, you will be powerless. He will demand radical sweeping, structural changes immediately after election. This will vaporize any goodwill the administration may have held to allow him to implement his smaller changes. What? It's true, I'm afraid. My council had the same problem after I was elected. I tried to implement voting holidays, re-implement a financial affirmative action program, and even tried to strip away the privileges of legacy admissions. I still fervently believe that these policies would make Kobokan more fair, but I was quite promptly shut down, and the administration has never seriously listened to us since. If we had another year, hey, maybe we'd be able to do something. We know how to play the game now, but being in the council involves a lot more politicking than any of us were prepared for. I was telling Roxanne she needed to slow down before she was elected. But, like Cassandra, those with the keenest eyes have the weakest grasp. Caleb is subtle. He can make some of your policies happen. I'm sure of it. But Sharon will lead you into a brick wall. For the sake of your student council, he must revoke his claim to the student council presidency. Oof. Is that a condition of your endorsement? For him, yes. I don't imagine there will be any issues endorsing the rest of you. Jasmine and Grusha's focus is quite narrow, but they seem sensible enough to pivot to new positions once their accessibility concerns are addressed. Damn. I'm not sure how to tell Sharon this myself. Can you tell him at the meeting tomorrow? Yes, we'll arrive early so we have this conversation with him before you take over. Alright, thank you. Wait, sorry, I don't know I'm really part of this conversation, but I've got a question. Yeah, shoot. What about Sai? Why couldn't he be a president candidate? Well, he could, but there's a certain level of charming innocence here that I think it'd be dreadful shame to extinguish. As becoming president most certainly would. Don't lock yourself in anything, Sai. It'd be dreadful wasting for a man with your options. Thanks for looking out for me? That's my job, for a few more days in any case. There they go. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, see ya. Alright, let's go get changed and meet up at the battle hall. Yeah, of course. His options, huh? If I want him to take me seriously, if I want to see him see me more than an option, maybe I need to take him more seriously. Hold up! What? Hold on, Leaf! She's brainstorming right now. She's brainstorming. Man, I got a bunch of weak Pokemon in my party for the battle team. I should have kept my strong ones at least, but it's fine. It's fine. Good. You're all here. We need to talk about... Wait, one of you is missing. Where's Erica? Where is Erica? She's not here? Well, I don't see her. Unbelievable. Our second meeting and the girl's late. This isn't going to happen again, understand? I have absolutely no tolerance for this kind of thing. We have less than a year to occupy the highest position of honor in the entire Kobokan region. If you think I'm going to let you slack off on that, then you don't understand what the battle team is. Now. Ah, hello. Apologies for my lateness. I was just picking up some items I thought might be useful. Erica walks into the room wielding a trolley full of strange headsets and fanny packs. I hope this serves as an adequate apology for my tardiness, Miss Ginny. I don't want you thinking that you can buy your way into my good books. I wouldn't dare. Alright, you're off the hook. Come up here and tell everyone what you've brought. Hello, my fellow teammates. Hey, Harlocker. My name is Erica? What? Didn't I say that? Erica, continue. Ethan, until you sort out your issues, just stay quiet. Okay. Well, right. I believe many of us recently come into the possession of baby Pokemon hatched from the Spring Days eggs, yes? It occurred to me that trading them up might be a bother. It certainly would be for me, so I purchased a shipment of Silphco's proprietary experience share equipment. That is what I'm talking about! I have been wanting an experience share for the longest time! Of course it would be poor form if I were to use the shipment only for myself, so I purchased enough for the entire battle team. Based on the size of that pile, I think she may have purchased enough for last year's battle team. Of course, many Pokemon types are not well suited for the shape of the experience share, so I've also purchased a shipment of Lumontian battle bags. They are hand-woven by genuine Colosian artisans. Alert! A dumb question is incoming. Hey, what's a battle bag? You know, how in battles your Pokemon can hold berries, or wear heavy-duty boots, or rocky helmets or something? Yeah, sure. I mean, some of them I don't know how you'd put boots on a Hoppip. That's exactly what battle bags are for. They're a multi-purpose item-holding equipment that can let pretty much any body type use the item they want. There was a time before the battle bag was invented in Johto when people would just choose Pokemon just because they were bipedal and could use battle equipment properly. Of course, there was a much wider variety of equipment before then. The battle bags kind of make equipment for differing body types obsolete. Sounds like a win for accessibility, but a loss for small businesses then. Erica hands out an experience share and a battle bag to every battle team member.
Oh, pink, that's my color. Thank you, Erica. That's quite alright. I thought I sensed in you a fellow woman with an eye for fashion. Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to stand out.
Why ever not? I'm certain what if you tried, you could easily turn your battles into spectacle. Why, with that Altaria of yours, you remind me of the Hoenn contest champion.
That's...
Nope, that's enough. You get 3 chances to spit it out. If it takes 4 tries, we don't have time for it. Erica, does everyone have one?
Almost. Here you go, Sai. A little thanks for the confident boost you gave me.
Thanks. Now, here's a girl who could pay my tuition without even thinking about it. Hey, what the hell, Sai? Don't! Because someone's friends just to get at their money? That's so messed up. Jeez, the stress is getting to me. Erica delicately places an experience share in your hands. Her touch lingers, perhaps a moment too long. Oh. Yo! Is Leaf... Wait a minute. Is Leaf starting to, like, be jealous a little bit? You know how to use all these, right? Yeah, just click the button on the bottom right of the screen. And if you want to unequip the item from Pokemon, I just gotta click the item on the stats page, right? The bottom button on the right? Oh, okay. Battle items. Misk. Rare candies? Holy shit. What levels are all your Pokemon right now? They should be around level 12 by the end of Sunday. You should have gotten them should have got a team of level 14s. Huh. All my Pokemon are way higher levels than that. Good job. What? I said good job, Blue. I hate repeating myself. I didn't what? What's Boo Boo stuttering about? I think this might be the first person who actually ever said good job to him. Probably doesn't know how to handle it. Right. I'll keep you updated on what levels your team should be at any given moment. If you ever want a reminder, visit me in your free time in the battle hall.
If we're below that level, where should we train?
That's a good option, Don. Please tell me. Besides the battles you have in class, the wild is an option. The Pokemon in the wild are all far too weak for me to care about. My Pokemon learn nothing from defeating them. Right. The school's almost done securing the forest after that fire, so I think you should probably be able to go into the forest soon. The Pokemon there tend to be a bit stronger than the ones you might find in the city. Until the forest opens up, though, your best option is to get in whatever practice you can on campus. Speaking of, it's time we do some practice battles. Normally we do these every Friday, but I want to get a head start since the first quarter clash is soon. You said you don't anticipate that we'll match up against anyone we cannot easily beat in the first quarter clash. That's right, I don't anticipate that, which is why we need to prepare for it. Intense. Pair up. I want everyone to focus on training their Pokemon beneath level 12 right now. Battle team training will always provide an extra boost to Pokemon beneath the recommended level. Are you going to assign partners? No, you'll eventually learn who your best partner is. Until then, just pick someone. Oh, okay. Hey, figured I'd grab you before someone else did. Oh, sure thing. You train with Leaf for the rest of the evening. Leaf grabbed me on her own. I'm seeing Leaf take some initiative here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, Swablu gained 89. Tyrogue, yep. Okay, Tyrogue leveled up a lot. Okay. Oh, Happiny learned Copycat. Happini's got level 7. Pikachu leveled up. Electro Ball? Oh, hell yeah, bitch. You don't even need Thundershock anymore, but that has more PP. I should text someone before I head to bed. Who should we text? Someone who's close. May is close. May is close. That's who we're texting. Good morning? Good morning. Can I help you? I certainly hope so. The student council meeting, remember? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, 1 second while I get dressed. I'll give you some privacy. Alright, ready to go. Quiet, follow me. Oh shit, this is it, guys. Oh. Look at Sharon's face. Sharon looks discomforted. Yeah, looks like he got some pretty bad news.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Sleep well.
Certainly. I could hardly shut my eyes. I was so excited for this day.
Huh? Excited?
Of course. We aim to trick the student population into engaging with the representative government. Isn't that a delightful conspiracy?
This girl seriously like her conspiracies. Let's not play the role of alumni like shadow government just yet. We got to be elected, actually be elected, after all. A possibility becoming ever less likely with every passing moment. Well, thank you for organizing this meeting, Caleb. I should have done this myself a long time ago, but I was occupied with other matters. Sharon's not meeting my eyes. Things between us aren't that weird, are they?
Hello. Apologies for our lateness. Grusha? Well, Sharon, what's the first point of business?
I believe that's a question that Caleb can answer best. Oh, they told him that Caleb is a good spokesperson. Oh, well, alright. I don't mind leading these proceedings. Okay, I'd like to start this meeting by thanking you all for coming to this meeting, especially you members of the current student council.
It is our pleasure. Feel free to ignore us. We'll step in if we hear anything that we might warrant our input.
Right. So, Sai and I were discussing yesterday the issue of voter engagement. I think we can all agree that this poster campaign was the single most effective technique any of us has used during the process. It's really quiet right now. I don't know if you guys don't realize it because, there's always some music playing because the game always gives music. But there's like no music playing right now. There's like anxiety, dude. There's like anxiety right now that I'm feeling.
Yes, it was all very well done. I haven't heard of you before. I saw your posters, but as soon as I did, I started asking everyone I knew if they knew you. Leaving your name off the poster was a brilliant move.
Yeah, funny story about that. That wasn't actually my set of posters. A couple of students who had beef with me put them up to try and mock me. What? Yeah, they actually thought they were advertising that I picked up trash would be, like, shameful or something. Kind of ridiculous if you ask me. I see. In any case, if we want to increase our voter turnout, then I think the solution is quite simple. We'll simply create a series of coordinated posters that state, in simple terms, what concrete benefits voting for us will give the voters. Voters simply won't get excited over values or, well, anything intangible. The student population only cares about the here and now, so we need to tell them that we can give them here and now. Seems like a lot of work. We'll all get voted in anyway, even without trying to raise awareness of the election. What's the point of bringing in more people who might vote against us? Voter engagement is its own end. True. Additionally, if we have any disagreements with the administration, then having a student body who is actually excited about our policies and genuinely supports us could give us a much-needed edge. We don't want to place ourselves in conflict with the administration, as they've become defensive and block all our initiatives, but it doesn't hurt to have overwhelming popular support that would make their denial difficult.
Brilliant, Caleb. Watching your plan is like watching a painter at work.
But he is a painter, isn't he?
Yes, but watching him paint is like watching a dancer.
Okay. But what's watching him dance like?
Well, that's like.
Can we move on? Thanks. Right. So I suggest that we simply go around the table and say what our number one goal for student council is. If there are any repeats, then we'll sort that out. Serena, why don't you go first? We'll go clockwise from you.
Certainly. My position, as it always has been, is that we should have co-ed dorms.
Right. Shedden? I suppose the repeal of the curfew is the only thing left for me. Okay. My personal goal is to promote growth of student clubs. The clubs that exist right now are small and niche. Few people take them seriously. The exception, of course, is the battle team. I dream of a Kobukan where every single club receives the same level of funding, attention, and champion level of guidance as the battle team.
Do you think you can get other champions to be the advisors of other clubs then?
I can certainly try. Just imagine how many advantages future and current students of the school might have with direct tutelage from even more champions. It's a pipe dream, but imagine if we could get the contest champion to lead the coordinators club. There are the opportunities that Kobukan advertises itself as having, and so far, it's done brilliantly. But let's not let it rest. I don't know why those high-profile people want to leave their jobs, unless they were forced to. Well, money helps. Hopefully, though, we'd be able to leverage favors and negotiate small portions of their time.
Galen can absolutely do it. He has an unparalleled skill when it comes to forming connections.
This sounds like it'll raise the cost of tuitions quite a bit more. Probably, But Kobukan's already so restrictive in terms of cost. What's just 1.5 million more student for the whole year?
That's a lot, Caleb.
The benefits will much outweigh the costs, I believe. Now, Jasmine, your campaign.
Expanded access and accommodations for disadvantaged students, economically, mentally, or physically.
How noble. And Grusha. Yeah, what Jasmine said. We can't put that on your poster. Fine. Then I want Naranjuva Academy to come here.
Naranjuva Academy? The one in Paldea, coming here? What do you mean?
I just want our schools to form a connection. I want some of the people from Paldea from that school to come here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Paldean yourself, right, Grusha? Yeah. You have connections to Naranjuva?
Some,
yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of how to sell this to the voters. Would an international battle tournament held in Kobukan where we invite Naranjuva to attend suffice? Sounds like a lot of fuss, but yeah, I guess that'd work. Right, then Sai, what would your point be? Well, the most important thing to be would be voter engagement, I think. But we can't exactly put up a poster that says, like, vote for me because I'll encourage you to vote. Truth be told, I'm not sure. I really know what my positions are yet. I think I just always kind of figured that if I get elected, I'll try to do the right thing in the moment. However, after listening to all of you guys, I think I would agree most with... Realistically, Sharon wants... But the danger of that, you know? Serena wants co-ed dorms, which isn't terrible, but she's just horny for Caleb. Caleb, I want to do my due diligence with this decision. Okay, I want to do my due diligence with this decision. Jasmine has the best one, personally. It's an ambitious one, and it's for people who are test disadvantages and like handicapped people who have like weaker constitutions. Like it's pretty honorable. But I'm gonna tag up with Jasmine. I think I'm gonna do it with Jasmine because that's a pretty like honorable thing.
Splendid. Thank you, Sai. I'm quite pleased to hear you're so thoughtful to the plight of others.
In any case, I think that about wraps up our meeting for this morning. I will design the posters and Serena, being a wonderful calligrapher, can letter them. We'll then use our library credits to make, say, 50 copies of each. We'll find you during lunchtime and share our poster designs.
I'll try to be there.
Same. If you're not, I'll hang them up for you too. Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I think about that resolves everything. Let's all get some breakfast now. We should have time before first homeroom. Former student council, we thank you for your presence and your endorsements.
Yes, unliterally, we hope you all succeed, all of you.
I'm withdrawing my presidential candidacy. The positions I had held before anyone else had either been cannibalized by my future councilmates or forbidden by the administration. I'm by far the least popular student council hopeful, and yet I've worked hardest for it. I've been defeated before a single ballot was cast. Wait, what then can I possibly do? Is my legacy to Kobukan to increase the toilet paper to 5 ply and nothing else? No. Damn my legacy, I don't need one. All that matters is that I help my classmates. Help this school be better. No matter what. Alright guys, it's about that time. I am going to end it here. This was more Pokemon Academy Life. We got some student council stuff situated. I can't wait to see what happens. Sharon is being kind of desperate. We see Leaf developing really well. I mean, she's looking like she's taking that initiative, so we don't know where that will lead. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content that was displayed today, please leave a like and subscribe today. We have reached 850 subs. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much for doing it. We are like really close to 900 by like 50 or so. So please share this with all your Pokemon fanatics out there. All of your horror fanatics out there that like horror games. I do those too on the channel, by the way, and any other AAA game that catches my fancy on the channel. I will see all of you in the next game. Take care, lovelies. And as usual, have yourselves a damn good Friday.